So exciting. The 2017 Telstra South Australian Corporate and Private Award winner is Elly Griffin.
I'm going to start with the same word that everybody else has, which is wow. There's an amazing energy in the room tonight, and it is such an honour to be up here in the inspiring and high calibre company in the room tonight. And there are so many people to thank as part of my journey, and in fact too many to individually acknowledge. But I definitely want to give a big shout out to my support crew who are here tonight. They're pretty proud of it too. My wonderful and supportive husband, some very dear friends and respected business mentors. You've all had a profound influence on my success in one way or another. I'd also like to acknowledge some of the other brilliant role models I've had in my time, including the Silk director who very generously nominated me for this award and couldn't be here tonight. There are people who have so generously contributed to both my professional and personal success with their loyalty, with their expertise and their love. This village has sustained me, they've taught me, and they've inspired me to want to make a difference. I'd like to thank Telstra, the sponsors and the organisers of the award for providing such an outstanding platform to celebrate and share the journey and successes of professional women. There's a stunning array of experience, motivations and visions in my category and all others. But I feel like there's been a common thread that's run through with all of us, which is about wanting to bring positive change in some form or another. And I've come to realise that being an agent of positive change is actually one of my greatest achievements in my career to date. When I was first nominated for this award, I couldn't help but think, why me? There's nothing really special about what I do. And I know in talking to many of you, I'm not alone in this sentiment. But when I was given the opportunity to really reflect on my professional journey with all of its successes and learnings, I've realised that I've actually achieved quite a lot. And it's not just by fulfilling the requirements of the many roles that I've worked in the various different industries, but by building up the people around me and looking for ways to help them achieve professional and personal successes as well. For me, my career has been a journey, not a destination, and by staying open to opportunities that didn't necessarily fit my qualifications or my prior experience, and by being prepared to reinvent myself, I've been exposed to some amazing businesses, experiences and people. And the best news is it hasn't even stopped yet. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be so publicly recognised for my achievements, and it's renewed my motivation to get out there and use what I have to make a positive difference, not just in my workplace, but in the broader community. And I think that it is our collective responsibility to put something back and share what we have. You don't need a certain title or a qualification or a certain list of achievements before you can create positive change around you. Meaningful change can come from very ordinary actions that fall within our sphere of influence and from sharing what we have with others. For me, that's been things like creating diverse and inclusive teams of professional women, predominantly women, who've worked in different roles and different hours to benefit my business and their personal circumstances. It's come from offering career advice to disadvantaged youth and from teaching my sons the power of kindness, gratitude, and the perspective that comes from seeing something from someone else's point of view. It's vital for the success of other women, for the enrichment of business and the betterment of our community that we find ways to widen the circle and make sure that everybody finds their place at the table. And I think that, the saying that really sums it up for me is, be the change you wish to see in the world. Thank you.